quiet across the area overnight tonight. Still mainly cloudy and will stay that way tomorrow, but the winds are so brisk out of the southwest. We're going to be in the upper 70s and low 80s. 81 is the record high for tomorrow. With all that warmth, all that humidity heading our way ahead of a cold front, line of storms possible about this time tomorrow night from about 6 to midnight. Behind it, we're going to cool down quickly on Thursday. We're still in the low to mid 60s across the area right now, and watch the overnight lows. Not much difference. We're going to kind of stay about where we are, if not drop a degree or two. But keep in mind, 59 is the average high this time of year. So it's a very mild night. Not going to take much to push us into the upper 70s and low 80s by tomorrow afternoon, thanks to those brisk winds. But as I mentioned, there's an opportunity for severe storms. Green is a level 1 out of 5 risk of severe storms. Yellow is a level 2 out of 5 risk. Higher the number, higher the risk. Isolated damaging wind gusts are our main concern across the entire area, but we have this hatched area in black, our biggest area of concern. I think initially when these storms start, we can't rule out an isolated tornado or two. Again, this is the onset, the start times of the storm. So about 9 to 11 here in the valley, but keep this hatched area in mind. I'll show you why. 8 a.m. is quiet. So is midday. So no problems the first part of the day. In fact, right into early afternoon, it's just mainly cloudy. Remember the area I showed you, the hatched area? It's because of this initial line of storms moving through. One or two of those storms, again, could be on the stronger side. That's our potential possibly of seeing an isolated tornado or two. Then this turns more into a line of thunderstorms later into the nighttime hours. This is 9 o'clock, and then here comes the line. You see right down through here. That's where you have the potential for some damaging wind gust, but also where you see little kinks in the line. You can't rule out a quick little spin up type tornado, but this is mainly a damaging wind threat that will slide eastward and then diminish basically past midnight. So 6 p.m. to midnight across our entire area. That's the most likely timing for the severe storms. Could there be some hail? Yes, we're thinking small, probably less than an inch or less than a 25-cent piece a quarter. Low wind tornado threat, as I showed you, especially north and west. Winds 65 miles per hour or greater. That's a concern. Don't downplay that, right? We know that can do damage across the area for sure. So take all the warnings seriously. We'll be here. Temperatures behind this Thursday, a cold start, 30s and 40s. By the time we get to the afternoon Thursday, we're only in the low to mid 50s. That's a brief cool down. By the weekend, looks great. Low to mid 70s, sunshine both days. Clouds build though late Sunday, another cold front coming through, chance of showers and some rumbles Sunday night, and then much colder Monday and Tuesday. 48 for Monday, a high of 46 Tuesday, but do you want to see how cold it's going to be starting Tuesday morning? Too late. Mid to upper 20s. That's a hard freeze across the entire area. That's the third winter we're talking about, right? The spring of deception that we're in right now. It is very, very mild. It's going to get very cold. Again, we'll keep an eye on the storm chances for tomorrow, especially between about 6 and midnight, a quieter weekend, and then colder early next week. Elena?
All right, thank you, Ken. Hey, it's a great idea.